In the study of modern economic life, few concepts are as central and as quietly powerful as finance. As articulated by scholars like Adam Hayes, finance is not merely about money itself, but about the movement, allocation, and strategic management of money across time and uncertainty. At its core, finance answers a deceptively simple question. How do individuals, businesses, and governments use limited resources today to create value in the future? Whether it is a student saving for education, a corporation raising capital to expand, or a government funding infrastructure, finance provides the framework that connects present decisions with future outcomes. To understand this intuitively, imagine you are a student trying to reach someone working in venture capital in New York or London. You may not know that person directly, but perhaps your professor knows a former student who now works at a firm whose colleague is connected to that investor. That chain, though invisible, is part of your network. In economic terms, this reflects the concept of network effects, where the value of a system grows exponentially as more nodes, people, are connected. However, simply having a large network is not enough. The real skill lies in how you engage with it. One of the most important lessons here is the difference between vague and specific requests. When you ask someone, "Can you introduce me to people in venture capital?" you are essentially outsourcing your thinking. You are asking the other person to do the research, filter options, and decide what is best for you. In most cases, even well-meaning individuals will hesitate, not because they don't want to help, but because the request requires effort without clear direction. Contrast this with a highly specific request. I am working on a project related to clean energy startups, and I noticed that John Smith has experience in this field through his work with XYZ firm. Since you have worked with him before, would you be willing to introduce me for a short conversation? This approach changes everything. It signals preparation, clarity, and intent. It reduces the effort required from the other person and makes it far more likely that they will say yes. From a behavioral economics perspective, this aligns with the principle of cognitive ease. People are more likely to respond positively when a task feels simple and clearly defined. From a professional standpoint, it demonstrates respect for the other person's time and expertise. Equally important is what happens after you receive help. In many ways, this is where long-term relationships are either built or broken. Suppose someone introduces you to a key contact and you have a productive conversation. If you never follow up, never share what happened, and never express gratitude, you are effectively closing that door. On the other hand, a simple message, "Thank you for the introduction. I had a great conversation, and I appreciate your support," creates a positive feedback loop. It signals professionalism, gratitude, and reliability. Over time, these small actions compound. In finance, we often talk about compound interest, the idea that small gains accumulate into large outcomes. The same principle applies to relationships. A single thoughtful follow-up may seem insignificant, but repeated over years, it builds a reputation. People begin to see you as someone who respects relationships and handles interactions well. That reputation becomes an asset, just like financial capital. In today's scenario, this concept is even more powerful due to digital platforms like LinkedIn. Your network is no longer limited by geography. A student in India, Europe, or the United States can reach professionals across the globe. But this also increases competition. Since access is easier, quality of approach becomes the differentiating factor. Thoughtful, specific, and respectful communication stands out far more than generic outreach. There is also a deeper strategic layer to this discussion. Networks are not just about job opportunities. They are about information flow. In financial markets, for example, the ability to interpret trends early often depends on access to diverse perspectives. Professionals who are well connected tend to have better insights, not because they are inherently smarter, but because they are plugged into a richer information ecosystem. At the same time, maintaining a network requires consistency. Many people only reach out when they need something, typically a job or a favor. This transactional approach weakens relationships. Strong networks are built through ongoing engagement, sharing updates, offering help when possible, and staying in touch even when there is no immediate benefit. This transforms the relationship from transactional to relational. Ultimately, your network is one of your most valuable forms of capital, just as important as financial capital or human capital, your skills and knowledge. It can open doors, provide opportunities, and accelerate your career in ways that no textbook alone can. The key principles are simple but powerful. Be specific. Do your homework. Respect others' time. Follow up with gratitude. Stay connected consistently. Master these, and you will not only expand your network, you will learn how to activate it effectively in a world where connections often matter as much as competence. If you found this deep explanation valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and press the bell icon to stay updated with powerful insights on finance, economics, and real-world success strategies.